This is your dose of daily market wisdom with master trader Nick Santiago. Starting from humble beginnings, Nick has been beating the markets for over 2 decades. He shares with you his take on the profitable trades that will have you moving towards financial freedom in no time at all. To see an in-depth review of his track record and much more, go to inthemoneystocks.com.
Welcome. This is your daily dose of daily market wisdom with master trader Nick Santiago. I'm Kerry Lutz. Today is a 9/21/22, show number 426, and it's Fed Day.
It is Fed Day, Kerry. Today at 2 p.m. East Coast time, the FOMC, the Federal Open Market Committee, will make their policy decision for the United States. This will be followed by a 2:30 press conference with Fed Chairman Jay Powell. The press conference is really what could move markets, if you ask me. We already missed by 3/4 of a point. That's 75 basis points. They need to get to about 4% now, so they're still going to be a bit underwater here. So either way, the current Fed funds rate at around 2.25, just add another 75 to that. That gets us at 3%. They need another point to go. So these guys are still behind the curve, if you ask me.
All right. Well, we'll see when the day comes when they're going to pivot, right?
That's what everybody's looking for. You know, almost every trader out there on the financial news networks, they keep saying, you know, Powell has to pivot. He's going to pivot. The market has already done the heavy lifting. I'm not in that camp. I think that all of these bounces that we get are nothing more than bear market rallies, and in bear markets you get them. So that's where I stand on it. But we'll see what does come out of the central bank. Last month, he basically, I thought, gave somewhat of a hawkish statement, and the market took it as a bullish statement, and we winded up getting a rally for a month and a half. So we'll see what we get out of this statement, and more importantly, what the reaction will be from the market itself.
Well, the markets are up a bit right now, though, aren't they?
Yeah, we got a little rally in the markets to start the day, but again, we are looking at super light volume out here, and you know, it's just not really a conviction run or a conviction move. It's really more of, yeah, we're up ahead of the Fed announcement, but that's about it. I'm seeing some weakness now in the airline stocks, so they're a little bit on the weaker side. Base metals are a little bit on the weaker side. Even you know, gold mining stocks, they're kind of flat today. But you know, it's a mixed bag out here for the most part. But the volume trends are very, very light, so it's not really filled with conviction.
Hey, and Jamie Dimon was out shooting off his mouth, huh?
Yeah, well, I believe that you have the bank CEOs testifying today to the House Financial Services Committee. So basically, they're on Capitol Hill there testifying. I don't know, you know, if we can make too much out of what they say today, but you know, Jamie Dimon has been looking actually for, you know, a hurricane in the market. So he's already come out and said that not too long ago. You know, I did hear a little bit of his statement from this testimony, but it really wasn't, you know, all that dire.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to find out very shortly, but it seems like the 75 basis points is is baked in the cake, and the only thing would be surprising if they did 100, huh?
Yeah, if they did 100, that I think would shock the market a little bit. I think the market probably would react negative at first, and maybe it would, you know, taper off a little bit. But you know, Jay Powell has been very, very. He's basically always told us what he's going to do. So I have a hard time thinking that he would stray from his, you know, normal character. His character has been basically telling you what the Fed is going to do, so you could plan before it. He doesn't really like surprises in the marketplace, so it seems. But hey, you never know. I'm still going to go with the 75 personally.
All right. Well, we will see. Finally, Bitcoin is up a little bit today.
Yeah, we got Bitcoin getting a little bit of a bid today. So if you look at it, it's up about 1.5%, 1.6%, sitting at around 19,300. But it is below that psychological 20,000 level. And that's, in my opinion, a little problematic. So Bitcoin, remember, it lives to fight another day. It's been chopping around, weaving above and below the 20,000 level, which is very psychological. But ultimately, it's building a bearish base, and that base tells me Bitcoin has one more big drop to go, at least one more big drop, and I think that's going to be, sub 14, maybe even sub 13,000. I would not rule that out. I think that is the way the pattern is setting up, but that's a larger time frame pattern that still could take another month or two to play out.
All right. Well, time will tell. Hey, in the meantime, go over to Nick's website, inthemoneystocks.com. See how you can learn how to beat the indexes like he's been doing for decades. The Twitter feeds at ITMS, at Nick Santiago 01, at Kerry Lutz. And of course, send us your emails, kl@kerrylutz.com, and put your comments up on the YouTube. We read them all. Nick, we will talk to you on Friday.
Sounds good, Kerry.